Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, a happy Thursday to you all. Now, this one, I don't really know what it's about, but I was kind of curious about it, so let's check it out. This is WayV and their song Phantom. Now, this isn't the first time I've listened to this song. Admittedly, it's been a very long time since I've listened to this song, but I recorded the reactions to this right at the turn of the year. In fact, WayV's Phantom was one of the, I believe, the first videos that I recorded in this year, 2023. But I was it Ben? It might have been Ben that watched this earlier in the week. Shout out Ben one time, love you, man. But he made a video for the KUN remix of Phantom, and it got recommended to me just now. I have a little bit of time to fill a couple recording slots, and you know, sheer curiosity has overcome me, and I kind of want to see what this is all about, because I see on the title of the video, it's an NCT lab, which is always very exciting. The last NCT lab we checked out, in fact, the last couple of NCT labs we've checked out have been really good fun. Because I think the Jaehyun's, and then we did Tail and Haechan's. And now we've got a little bit of a remix done by the one and only Mr. KUN from WayV. Oh yeah, let's check it out one time. DJ, roll the intro. Now, I've only learned recently that KUN likes to dabble a little bit with the songwriting and like song production side of things, which is very cool. I didn't know that about him. I'm learning new things about him every day that make me love him even more. And you know, I reckon KUN just might be my WayV bias at this point. My boy's got the golden vocals, an absolute master chef in the kitchen, and then makes fire tunes as well. Like, shit, I'm on board. All right, let's see what he's got. So I'd like to point out, it probably has been about 11 months since I've listened to this song, so it'll be a nice refresher course as well. Oh, I love the kind of theatricalness it has now. Like, it doesn't sound like a pop song, it sounds like something from like a stage production. Oh, do you hear how dramatic this is? And I like that the chorus is being treated as its own thing, with the intensity and the dramaticism that's separated from the verses. I think that's very clever songwriting. Well done, Mr. KUN. It's like, I mean, the visuals certainly help with portraying the effect of it, but you feel the intensity and the heaviness of it. And there's some clever mixing stuff going on as well, because there's definitely a variation in soundscapes throughout this. Like, there are certain parts where it sounds big, there's certain parts where it sounds a little more intimate. I didn't know he had that in the locker. Now hold on a second. Wow. It's actually a very tasteful remix. It's got a lot of things that I like. Admittedly, I don't actually remember a whole lot of the original, so I couldn't tell you what's original and what's new. But the standout moments from it, there's definitely the regional instrumentation choice, especially in that first verse, I think is very nice. I love a little bit of like traditional instrumentation in music. I think if it's done tastefully, I think it adds such a wonderful extra little layer that you don't really get anywhere else and you can't really replicate anywhere else. But the fact that you kind of feel how intense and how big and how heavy and dramatic, and I'm out of adjectives, but just the amount of power this song has behind it, especially once it gets into like the climactic moments, is huge. Like, where's the first verse? It's when big statue man appears out of the water. Here. Dude, it's the combination of the shoulder strings going crazy, that moving, rumbling 808, that is just setting the atmosphere so well. It sounds like there's a boss battle happening. And you get that, I mean, this happens 3 times through, right? This scene happens, well, you get it here. You get it, you get it here. And I'm pretty sure like that dramatic part actually starts a little bit beforehand, but it's like this song is a boss battle and every single verse is its own different phase. Like, if you know your video games, you know that usually final bosses work in, especially in like the adventure RPG type of video game, you know that final boss battles usually work in sets of 3. That's kind of been like video game rule of thumb, is whenever there's something, you usually have to do it 3 times or there's 3 of them. This KUN remix of WayV's Phantom feels like a boss battle because there's a different sound and a different level of dramaticism for every single verse that you get. And every single time you're going to get a different sound, you're going to get a different feeling. But at the end of the day, it's going to be dramatic, it's going to be heavy, it's going to be loud, and I think that's brilliant. So he's capable of cooking in the booth and cooking in the kitchen. All right, KUN, I see you. Color me impressed indeed, because that's actually quite a lot of fun indeed. And also is another reminder to go and listen to more WayV, because, well, the All My Youth album was a whole lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was such a good time. And I'm on board with WayV. I finally just need to learn who the last 3 like rap line members are and learn their faces to their names. Because I know their names now. Young, Win, and Hendery. I just need to put their names to faces and we'll be set. Until NCT Tokyo debuts. Then I'm gonna be in the ringer again. But anyways, that's enough waffling from me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today: let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be, checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.